my gosh, welcome to my channel. My name's Queen Vonnie and I love you. Oh my gosh, I love you. Hey, welcome to my channel. I haven't seen you guys in so long. I don't know why it's been so long. Actually, I do know why. It's been my fault. And I greatly, sincerely apologize with a capital A in cursive. All right, fancy. No, seriously, but I've traveled. Yeah, I've been traveling. I moved from state to state, sea to sea. No, I'm still in the United States. I'm still here for now. But seriously, I did move. It was a journey. I am now in Ohio. So, out here with Dave Chappelle, kicking it. It's my homie. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? No, seriously. But no, life's been great, guys. Life's been wonderful. I miss you guys so much. And I just wanted to come and make a video because we haven't spoken to each other in so long. And so hey, what you guys been up to? Shout out to like you, okay? Because like I get getting like email notifications almost daily of a new person subscribing to my channel, which is pretty dope because that means that you want to hear what I have to say for some reason. So I'm gonna keep talking to you and encouraging you and supporting you and loving on you. And yeah, like I miss you guys. So welcome to the channel if you're new. Queen Vonnie, Siobhan. Yeah. But no, guys, I miss you so much. So I'm gonna make a video because I was on my Instagram. If anybody knows me, they know that they can always find me on Instagram. Queen Vonnie. QUEENVONNIE. Like if I'm not making videos or if I'm not active on like Facebook, you'll definitely see me on Instagram. So if you have any questions or whatever, you just want to talk, hit me up. But so anyway, I said all that to say I asked them a question. I saw this like meme and I shared it and I'm like, yo, this is really good information. And I'm just like, I posted it and I was like, hey, do you guys want me to talk about this? Like, people voted and 100% of the people said yeah. So I am going to make a video. Well, I am making that video right now and we're talking about it. So let me get the laptop so I can pull up what the actual picture says. Un momento, por favor. Por favor. Right. Turn off this music or turn it down to so subtle to the point where I can barely hear it. And I'm gonna pull up this picture. I should have been prepared, right? But I'm not prepared. Come on now, y'all know me better than that. Just playing. Seriously though, I'm not playing. Y'all know me better than that. All right. So I was prepared though. It just went away. I don't know where it went, but it went away somewhere. You know what? It'd probably be easier for me to just. I also have a Facebook channel. It's Queen Vonnie as well, of course. But I'm not really active on there. I want to be more active, but I don't know. It's been so much. I've been going through so much, and there's so many exciting things that have been happening in my life that I'm not in a position to really speak on it right now. So I'm literally holding it all in. You guys have no idea. Like, I wouldn't tell you everything, but and this is a personal thing. This has nothing to do with Chris James or a healthy alternative. Like, I know I'm rocking the tea today, but that's just because I miss you guys. You know what I'm saying? It brings me back home. I think this was the necklace that I wore in that first video that I did with Chris James. Do you guys remember? Yeah. But I think it was, honestly, if I'm not mistaken. It sits very different on my neck. It's very loose. I feel like I don't know if it fits weird now for me. But anyway, let me me tell you what the picture says. Y'all probably like, this girl is crazy. All right. It says, you cannot move on until you accept this. And it has a list of things. The first thing, you will not receive closure in every situation, but you can create it for yourself. Most of what other people do is about them, not about you. Some things cannot be explained. Some people won't apologize because they can't. You cannot change people no matter how much you think they need to change. People change themselves. So I put that up. I'm like, yo, I'm feeling this, you know? Like, y'all know that I promote self-love, self-care, self-appreciation. And I feel like this is important when we're talking about those things. Like, you will not receive closure in every situation, but you can create it for yourself. So somebody responded to me, and I'm going to read to you what she said so that you guys know. So she says, un momento, por favor. All right. How do you create closure for yourself? Miss Lorette Yisrael. I hope that I pronounced that correctly. Lorette Bat Yisrael. So I said, great question, because I believe it is a great question. And this is kind of what got me to this point, like, yo, I should make a video. But anyway, I said, great question. For me, I like to rationalize. I'm honest with myself about my part in the situation, and then I make a rational explanation based off of my own observation. That's all I have to go off of, since the other party or parties won't participate in the closure. This is how I move forward, you know, without talking to them. I prefer to have an open dialogue, but we can't always do that, you know. So that was a really good question. And that's basically how I feel about creating your own closure. Like, sometimes you can't have that closure with that person. Sometimes they're not mentally, emotionally, or physically in the position to have that conversation with you. And you get the real, honest truth as to what happened. You know, which is really what closure is, right? You just want to know, like, what happened? Like, was it something I did? Was it something I said? Was it something I could have done differently? You know, where's all this coming from? Whatever the case may be. I told you what I felt about it and how I get through it by rationalizing through what's going on. I don't even like the way this looks on my neck. I'm about to take it out. I rationalize, you know, I make sense of it all on my part, you know, so I can heal. I look back and then I reflect, and you take what you can from it, learn from what you can from it, and move forward. Once you do that, you'll start to feel better. Once you can accept that and understand that, you will be able to move on. It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. All right, boom. Second one. Most of what other people do is about them, not you. And that is true. Like, I mean, I promote self-love and self-care. I mean, but at the end of the day, there's a difference from being selfish and, like, manipulative and deceitful to get what you want. You know what I mean? Versus being selfish in a place to where you're going to do what's best for you, you know? And if being with that person, the love of your life, is what's best for you, I mean, that's being selfish, but it's not being manipulative. Like, you know, that's the difference. So most people, most of what other people do is about them. And that is true. Even when it comes to something like I just explained, it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. But the world doesn't revolve around you. Your world revolves around you. You know what I'm saying? Your world and your mind. So that's the only thing that you can really alter, right? So we can't really control anything else but ourselves. So yeah, I'm selfish. I don't want you out on myself, I swear. All right. Some things cannot be explained. Some things cannot be explained. Some things cannot be explained. That is true. Some things can't be explained. Like, you have to be able to accept that. You can't be like, you can't just push, wanting for an answer, because then you're forcing someone to create something, you know, to make you feel better. Why would you want that? I mean, I'm going to give you an example. I can try to create something on a whim. I wasn't really planned for this. But, let me think. So, why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. No, seriously. Some things just can't be explained, y'all. Like, leave it alone. Where you're not supposed to know. That's not what you're supposed to be focused on. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you're focusing on the wrong thing. You want somebody to explain how, you want someone to break it down how, like, I lost 150 pounds. No, 150 pounds. Was it? It was almost like 145 pounds. In 8 months, basically. You want me to scientific? I can't do it. But what I can show you is the result and give you the basic steps on how I got to it. That's what I can do. You want me to explain something I can't explain, because I'm not supposed to be able to know those types of things. That's not my point. That's not the point. You know, just some things aren't supposed to be explained. You know, some things you're just supposed to feel. Some things you're just supposed to feel. You know, I can't explain to you a feeling. I can try, but I really can't explain it to you. You know, you just have to be in my body, which you can't do. So that's another thing that can't really be explained. So, you know, seriously, you like, some things just can't be explained. Don't beat a dead horse, quote unquote. Terrible quote. That's a terrible, you know, but I mean, don't keep beating something. It's over. You just let it go. Accept it so you can move forward, okay? That's the whole thing. You cannot move on until you accept these things. That's what the topic of the conversation is. We want you to be able to move on. So if it can't be explained, then remember number one. Report back to number one. You will not be able to receive closure in every situation. But this, you can create something for yourself so you can rationalize and move on. All right? Like B. Simone says, baby girl, baby boy. I feel like I was doing that, but anyway. And then people always try to, they do the same thing with Cardi B, but I'm just like, I feel like we're just animated, so we kind of really do, we all kind of act the same way, you know? Like, I love her, and Cardi. All right, anyway, that's kind of anyway. All right. Some people won't apologize because they can't. I said what I said, period. They can't. They literally can't. We know some people are cowards, all right? The word wouldn't exist if it wasn't a thing. Some people are cowards. Some things can't be explained. They're not going to apologize. So now, if we know the only thing that you could do in this situation is control yourself, what do you choose to do about the situation? If you know they can't apologize, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do with that, knowing that they're not going to apologize? What are you going to do? You're going to keep trying to get things explained that you can't get explained? No. Come on now. Because remember, most of what people do is about them anyway. So there's you let it go so you can move on. Okay? All right. You heard what I said. Said. Now, you cannot change people no matter how much you think they may need to change. People change themselves. That is true. Trust me, I know. You can't change people. Shoot. I wanted to change, and I couldn't even change myself. Seriously. All Are you watching this? Is there something about yourself that you would like to change and you've thought about it, but you haven't done it? So if you haven't even done the thing that you wanted to do for you, what makes you think that you can make me do something that I don't want to do for me? Let's be rational. You can't. It's a matter of self, will, determination. You know, you have to more than just want to change. You have to act on that desire of the thing that you want. You know, it starts with the desire, the mind, the vision, the thing that I want, and then you act on that, you act on it. And then you keep acting on it and keep doing it over and over and over and over. And then you change. But you cannot make me do any of that. You know how I know? Because people have tried. Like, I didn't graduate from high school. I got my GED. So, when I was like 19, I moved to Delaware, and no, I wasn't 19. I was 18. I moved to Delaware, and I didn't have my GED at that time. And so my biological father would be like, that I was staying with him at that time temporarily, and he would tell me, like, you know, you need to go take the test. You need to go take the test. And I'm just like he would be fuming, like veins popping out of his neck, like, you know, yeah. But I was just like, I don't want to take it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to. Like, no. Kept trying to put me in these little programs, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it. No. It was me. I had to want to do it for myself. So I decided to go to Job Corps. And I got my GED, and I met friends, and we've been friends all that time. It's been like 10 years now. Like, but I did it for me. I didn't do it because he was yelling at me. I did it because I wanted to do it for me. I wanted to better myself. When I lost the weight, I didn't do it because, you know, I mean, I know I could have done it a long time ago. I used to be very athletic, and I was in a band, but I had to do it for me. Change comes from within. So self-love comes from within. I can love you, pour this love into you, try to, you know, tell you, but it comes from within. You have to want to do it yourself. Right? All right, y'all. So I'm about to let you go because I've been talking to y'all for like 20 minutes. But before I do, my auntie wrote a book, and I'm so proud of her. And I just wanted to shout her out real quick. And I wanted to show y'all the book because I'm so proud of my auntie. So this is the book. It's called Girl Get Your Life, a young woman's guide for life and relationships that win. What's so crazy is, I'm gonna have to tell y'all in another video, but like, my family, we're not real close tight knit, but of course, because we all went through the same traumatic type of experiences, we all have the same traumatic type of experiences, and just being able to read it is just like, and to see her is just like, wow. And then it's just like, to see the book, it's just like, wow. I'm just super excited, guys. So this is the book. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. But it's pretty lit. I'm going to read a couple of lines off the back. It says, one of the greatest gifts ever given to the world is the gift of life. Many people feel that valuable years of their lives have been wasted as they have stumbled through life in the dark. Weak and faulty foundations have left us with regret, undue pain, and heartache. You can live your best life by learning the thought-provoking ideas outlined in this book. Girl, get your life. I'm trying to tell y'all, get this book. And it's black on, of course, because I'm black and she's black and a little black lady on there. But not only that, but it's gonna, like she said, it's gonna get your mind thinking, like, wow, it's crazy how we're all connected. Like, I don't personally know you, but I know that in some way we did something that was the same. And that's something to think about. So check her out. It's amazing. Rachelle L. Lawson is the author. That's my auntie. And yeah, so It's my toothbrush. That's what I was using to mark my pages. But all right, one more thing, I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't know if you guys ever follow Chris James. He's probably already showed you, but this is what I use as my toothbrush. Okay, and it is Nature's Gift from Total Oral Care. So yeah, this is what I use. And you chew on it like this. And then you just brush your teeth like this. It's literally like a piece of bark or something. And it's from Pakistan. From Pakistan. So you know it's natural. Okay. Okay, I don't know if that's I'm gonna stop now. Alright guys, I was singing Aladdin. Anyway. But I'm gonna go ahead and go because now I'm brushing my teeth on camera and you guys are probably weirded out by that. So I love you. Self-love is the most important love. And I will talk to you guys soon.